Hello everyone, I'm Conquering History Games and welcome back to part 4 of my Bulgaria campaign here in Hearts of Iron 4 Moereich. So at the moment, we are in the middle we're still fighting the Fourth Balkan War, which has gotten to be so hideous. We're approaching, we've passed 500,000 men dead over the course of this campaign. Let's try to get the better infantry equipment set up here. That's for post-war, obviously. And what we're going to do here is, let's hold this, come this way, and up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop that, stop that. Okay. I don't think we're going to be able to get the win here. Let's actually try something like that. But we're trying to just isolate where we can. Looks like a peace deal got signed between France and Germany, or no, between Denmark. Okay, so some fighting ended. Sweden is pushing out the Norwegian Union. Go check out my Norway campaign. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We gotta come over here. Romania still not close to being dealt with. I'm trying to get these cavalry divisions through the front lines. But some of my guys are getting a little isolated. Cav's doing okay over here in the west. We're just paying for real estate twice. Always love doing that. And I lost another division over there. So we're down to 22. But alright. All these Romanian forces now in the west should start to crumble. As they've been cut off from supply, although there is still the Serbian forces here. Alright, so this whole western pocket should start coming down eventually. I'm not interested in doing any war propaganda. Here. I'm just trying to find those gaps. One here, and Sofia is still not secure, although we got this one division that's of theirs that's finally retreating. Can we come in here? Yeah, because they're great. Little by little, little by little. All right, the attrition is beginning to wear down the Romanians, and I think we might be able to rush up here to Chisinau. French Republic just declared war on France. Okay, so the Entente and the Third Internationale. They're at war now. Keep it up. Keep it up. 5% attrition here. Now they've been double cut off. Double encircled. Excellent. Good. Good. Seriously, it's still not enough. We gotta go up to Jassy. We need industry. Okay, come around. What a fight! This was an ugly one. What would it be? Would it be a Balkan War if it wasn't? Seriously, just go into Jassy. That's the last victory point they hold. Alright, but there, and plus the Romanian casualties are about to start spiking because of these encirclements. Yes! Finally, also the same day as the fall of Washington. Truly, this day will go down in the lore of both American and Bulgarian history. There'll be co-American Bulgarian celebrations and festivals and whatnot that take place. May. It's finally over, and now time to take the fate of all three Oh, we can now join the Second Weltkrieg. That's interesting. That's going to be a hard no because of the absolute state of my country at the moment. Let's change these over to the decent artillery. Move them over here. Ottomans are our next priority. We're going to take back this. Okay. Seizing Thrace. Yeah. Government idea, we are at war, has been removed. Time to deal with all of these. Okay, we're just going to leave those be, because we are going to annex all of this. Absolutely. Alright, is everybody now? Good. I want reconnaissance in here. And, I kind of want to make these 7.2s. I really screwed up. I should have from day one gone, like, leaned into the superior firepower, just said the hell with the tanks. A little too late now, though. But at least we can get a couple of military factories up and running. Conquest of Solun. Solun, which was once the center of the Bulgarian national revival in Macedonia, is now in our hands. Of course, while a majority of the population is Greek, there are Bulgarians in the region who are happy to see the transfer of the territory into Bulgarian hands. And while this is a joyous occasion, it should be noted that we have much to do in terms of consolidating our power in the region. We shall prevail. Okay, so here's the problem. Once the annexation stuff fires, we're not going to have the political power to keep justifying. But the good news is we're going to finish justifying one day earlier before we lose all that stability and stuff. So we should be okay. Now, the Ottomans have 41 divisions potentially. We're going to take my cavalry, and I want to focus on just creating some garrisons, make sure they don't do some cheeky naval invasions behind the lines or something. So that's what we're mostly looking out for. We don't have enough divisions to cover all of this. That's not good. That is no bueno. Alright, Crete can fall then. We don't care about it. Still not enough. Now, at the moment, it's going to take us 110 days to have enough infantry equipment. Let's go ahead and just train a couple of cavalry divisions so we can have that taken care of. We don't have manpower. Wow, that actually will make us run out. That's really bad. Okay, check this out then. We're going to go ahead and do the 7.2s now, which is, I know, far from ideal. But we're getting a bunch of infantry equipment back. Now we're only 3 months away. No, less than 2 months away on that. Although artillery is now going to take 2 years to fill. It's fine. It's fine. The important thing is that we have divisions at all, and we got a fair amount back in terms of manpower. Are we still allied with these guys? I guess we are. Now we increase the speed. What's this? Nestinarstvo. A fire ritual performed in both Bulgarian and Greek cities in the Stradza Mountains alongside the Black Sea. Nestinarstvo involves barefoot dancing by Nestinari on smoldering flames in the center of the village. The ritual itself is a blend of both Eastern Orthodox and pagan traditions. How exciting. Cool, so we're getting some political power back. And I'm pretty sure I could join the Second Weltkrieg at any point. It says that we're going to aid the Germans on the event. Germany seems to be doing just fine for now. I don't even know how I would get to them. Oh, Kingdom of Ukraine is part of Germany. Why did I think they had broken off? Weren't they under Khrushchev? There must have been a war over that and I missed it. Oh yeah, I was noticing this at the beginning of the episode, but I was wanting to focus on the war. Turkestan and Alashorda went to war as they usually do, and it looks like, and so now Turkestan is about to get all that land that Alashorda seized. Oh, the Transmir Republic is hideous. This is going to be an interesting scenario. Do they have a way to get through Turkestan? Will the AI manually justify? It's a really interesting situation. How this is going to break down in the end. Really unusual. Maybe unusual is too strong a word, but not your average situation in Russia going on. So we got to get to the 20th of July. What's outdated? Our towed artillery. Get some anti-tank going. How do I have less military factories than before? Am I crazy? 22%. I feel like I'm using less military factories than I was before. Oh, there's the problem. Huh. That'll have to do. 2.5% planning speed? What an awful focus. What a waste of time. Alright, let's now... Well, yeah, I still want to keep going down to military with a state. Plus honoring the dead. Didn't we get that event already? We're at less than a month to go, and we'll start this next war. Definitely inferior enemy. I'm only actually seeing one division guarding this border. So now Ottomans. Oh, you sowed the wind, and now you will reap the whirlwind. All the way. Also, how much does it cost to justify? Got it. We no longer need Albania. Should I just go ahead and justify now, actually? Will they join anybody? You know, I probably should hurry up on this, actually, because they might join Austria, so just go ahead and justify that real quick. I probably should have done that after I declared on the Ottomans. It would be faster and more efficient, but we'll be good. They got two whole divisions on this front now. We also need to compensate for the new resources. Actually, we should probably also stop trading with Alashorda since they're about to die. Let's trade with Germany. There we go. One week to go. And now, check out Big Turkestan. Wow, this would be quite an ally for Mongolia if they go that route. Emperor of the Mongols. Depends on what they do here with the Central Asian intervention. Alright, our justification is complete. Now you're gonna pay! No. And just be aggressive. Once you take Constantinople, it becomes really easy. And give them a little force attack. Give them a volley. Let's make sure some of them, though, keep pressing through past Constantinople, because I know that the front lines can get a little funky sometimes. That's it. We took it. All too easy. Partisan attacks in Saloon following our conquest of the region. It seems as though locals and natives in the area have seen fit to attack and damage various infrastructural buildings and factories. In addition, we've seen the locals stage protests against the Bulgarian government, some of which have escalated into clashes between the military garrison and the locals. We lost political power, and we've taken some infrastructure damage. That's just super annoying. There we go. Let's actually just delete that. Okay. Want it to be pretty spread out. Something like that. Go. Alright, we'll let the AI take care of that, and I'm just gonna manually fight here. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna be no problem at all. Yep. Alright, we've secured the European sector. Yeah, I can't believe the Ottomans didn't defeat the Maastricht kingdom almost right away. Even though they have no divisions. Interesting. But yeah, they usually just capitulate instantly. Wow, I didn't realize what was going on down here. Uh-oh. And the Sultan... Okay, the Sultanate of Egypt is actually just about to collapse, so... we could be in trouble here. And the entire Ottoman army might suddenly whip around to the north if that happens. Well, there's no way we can help them. That's pretty annoying. That just reminds me of a time I was playing Saudi Arabia. No, I wasn't playing Saudi Arabia. I was playing Jabal Shamar on my own. And then, for some reason, the stupid Egyptian AI didn't put anybody on its border with the Ottomans. So then when the war with the Ottomans began, they just walked right in, and they took all the victory points, and so I lost. Even though I had, you know, like, I was fine, and I had been advancing. It was pretty bullshit. Not to put too fine a point on it. Alright, how are the Ottomans doing? They're only about halfway toward capitulation. Come on, guys. You gotta take Damascus. I can't be going down there to do it for you. I forgot to extend the garrison order. Shoot. Just frazzled. I've been kind of short on sleep lately. My cat's being an asshole. So I'm making these mistakes. Rise of the Mongol Empire. Doesn't get more exciting than that. Always a fun one. They're starting to... Alright, as long as they don't get down to Aswan, we should be fine, but... Gotta depend on the Cairo Pact for this shit. You know, they might not even need to take Aswan. Athwan. Namithwan. Okay. Okay. We're doing fine. We're doing better. Anyway. No, why do you... Geez, you have all this open space and you insist on... Like, I get it. I get what the AI wants to do that sometimes. Because, you know, you attack a division from two directions. It makes it more likely they're going to fall. But it's like, get the victory points, please. Alright, we're deep into Anatolia now. Alright, now you come along the coast here. The Ottomans just have so few victory points. You gotta basically take everything. Not few victory points. They have so many is what I should say. They have so many, and they're all worth so little. So we might actually need to have an army marching through this, our own Bulgarian forces marching through the streets of Aleppo in order to win this. Dominius win in South Africa. I probably could just stop taking a lot of these political power focuses, or a lot of these focuses to save political power, because none of them are super important, but I do want to go down there and get that recruitable population. Because right now we're maxed out. And that's going to basically give back what we've lost from the... Wait, no, come here and fill this pocket. From moving to total mobilization. They're holding on to roads quite stubbornly. Seriously? We are gonna have to take Aleppo. Look at all this. How is this so-called sick man of Europe not capitulated? Look at their situation. Thank you. Oh wait, now technically that peace deal does not include me. Alright, so we're gonna try to come over here. We're gonna have to redraw this in a second. Please come over here, come here and here. You go there and there and there and there. Awesome. Albania is actually looking strong now, but we're not justifying on them at all right now because we have no political power. That's it. Thank you. Thank you, fuck you, bye. How's that for Greater Bulgaria, huh? That's what I'm freaking talking about. Fate of Cyprus. Okay, Cyprus, you get to be free, but Anatolia, you are definitely mine. You're definitely all mine. So that puts us up to 90 factories, which is pretty cool. We've got partisan attacks. A few things are going on here. Partisan attacks in Adrianople. Following our conquest of the region, it seems as though local natives in the area have seen fit to attack and damage various infrastructural buildings and factories. In addition, we've seen the locals stage protests against the Bulgarian government, some of which have escalated into clashes between the military garrisons and the locals. What a mess. But we have the conquest of Constantinople. Finally, it seems as though we've rightfully taken the land that is ours. Constantinople, which was once in the hands of the perfidious Turks, is now in our hands. We have managed to avenge the fall of Constantinople, which had occurred in 1453, nearly 500 years ago, and have placed the city in Orthodox hands. The Hagia Sophia and Ecumenical Patriarch will now be safe in Christian hands. That reminds me, I've been completely neglecting. Well, the Fourth Balkan War has ended, hasn't it? It'll automatically be bypassed. Okay, so yeah, I'm not forgetting to do this political stuff. Independence Day. 50 political power, thank you. Alright, so Fourth Balkan War is over, right? So shouldn't it say liberals are in power? Something to that effect. Is Kurdistan a little bigger than usual? I don't remember. Or did they just redraw this? The Mosul tile. Look, I don't know. I feel like it looked different before. I might just be imagining things. Oh, what's going on here? There we go. We're all set. Great. And you guys can stop advancing now. Yeah, Greater Bulgaria, pretty good. So the main thing I want to do now is we'll probably help see this the Great War to a conclusion. Help Germany out since they helped us out. And besides that, I want to see if I can get going down one of these political trees. We definitely need some better construction going on because we have plenty to repair. I really do feel like I did the Honoring the Dead before. We got that event already. Oh, Siam and Burma are at war. Must be a year that begins in a 1. Alright. But I think the worst of it is behind us. Why can't I do this? Oh, I do have to take border fortifications. That's so lame. Don't meet the requirements. Fourth Balkan War has ended, but it has ended. I don't get it. I haven't done a stable and united. Okay, I need to do increase ties with Russia, seek new alliances, or stable and united Bulgaria in order to advance. So stable and united Bulgaria is all the way down here. Oh no, that's stronger and loyal. Stable and united is over here. I don't care about the Navy and Air Force. Probably should do some Bulgarization. Is this related, do you think, with the Balkan War? I don't know. Rousing the map. Okay, you know what? Then this needs to be a higher priority then. Let's deal with I'm just gonna like spite. Yeah, we're doing Bulgarization. Honoring the dead. Only by honoring those who would so willingly sacrifice themselves to help defend the Bulgarian state, etc., etc. Today we mourn. So it's just a little flavor thing. I'm sure that I had that event before. The recent protests regarding the status of Muslim minorities within our country has shown us that we must embark on the road of fully integrating them into the Bulgarian state as true Bulgarians. So maybe I have to do this before it's considered that the Balkan War is over? That doesn't make sense. I guess it could make, maybe it means like all Balkan tensions have ended because like I've integrated people or something. Otherwise, what, are we supposed to lose the war just so we can go down a political tree? I could totally understand if you can only take a revanchist political tree if you lose the war, because it's said, no, we lost Greater Bulgaria, the Golden Age is over, we have to take it back, and then you set up something where you then maybe join with Russia or Germany in order to take it back, or you ally with somebody to defeat then the Belgrade Pact. An example of like it could be a situation like you compare it to Finland during World War II in our own timeline, where because the game starts in 1936, right? So Finland is going to lose the Winter War, but then later they join with Germany within still the same time frame. So you can have Bulgaria do something like that, where they'll lose the war against the Belgrade Pact, then they go down some sort of revanchist tree, or just a tree in general, where they're like, oh, we need to find an ally that's going to help us take it back. But it seems as though you just can't take any of this. You can't go down any political path. This is just a bug. I don't get it. Alright, well, in the meantime, let's check how things are going in the rest of the world. Wow, Pacific States looking strong. Are we going to see the Pacific States win? American Union State's going to lose. If they're not in a winning position already, they're going to lose. You gotta rush early is the AUS to get the win. You're strongest at the beginning. I will always firmly believe that, unless they do some sort of radical change. But if New England is taken by Canada, the American Union State is in the strongest position at the start, but they have to take advantage of it. I just think the AI is not aggressive enough to do that. All right. So now we're gonna I want to see what this is. Yeah, this just gives me a straight up bonus, and I want to see what the event does. Sharia courts, most often used in Bulgaria by the Polaks and Turks as a way to settle inter-family disputes, have long been a blemish upon our great nation and its Orthodox people. If we are to remove all traces of the Ottoman Turks from our lands, we must begin by shutting down these institutions and have the users abide by Bulgarian civil law. So, you guys know that I don't like to talk about my personal political beliefs on the channel, but political, religious, etc. But I have a lot of friends, and a lot of them, like, a lot of us believe in really different things. And I think, like, and that's something I bring up, though, when it's like, the United States has become so polarized, and, or it hasn't, though. Like, what I should say is, like, people have become more politically sensitive than ever, and they get really aggressive about things. But I always tell people, it's like, you know, me and my friends, we agree on some things, and there's some things we really disagree on, but we still stay friends. Anyway, so what I'm saying is, what I'm about to tell you is not in any way a reflection of my own personal political beliefs in any way. Hold on a sec. We want here. But seeing the Sharia law thing, I got a friend who used to just hate watch Sean Hannity. Oh wow, Union of Britain getting taken hard by the Canadians. And he would just, like, reflexively, he just reached this point where he says, like, I've just begun to reflexively disagree with everything Sean Hannity says. Sean Hannity is this talking head on Fox News. I don't anyway, so he was saying how the day he realized I probably should stop doing this, it's not healthy and it's not productive, was he was watching Sean Hannity, and then Sean Hannity was criticizing Sharia law, and he was saying how in his head he immediately began to like, the first thing that clicked into his head was, now hold on there. He's like a farmer. That's why he used to be a farmer. That's why he gives himself the farmer accent. It's like, hold on there. Maybe that there are a lot of good things about Sharia law. And he went, wait a second. No, I don't agree with Sharia law. I'm just doing it because I hate Sean Hannity. Then that's when he stopped doing it. He still hate watches things, though. It's like people who watch Game of Thrones, which at the time of this recording, and of course by the time you're watching this, has been over for a while, but I think there was 8 seasons, and there were people still watching it, And I stopped watching after season 5. I probably should have. And there were already cracks forming in season 4, which is my personal favorite season. But I don't know how people kept going for years after season 5, because everything I've ever heard is that it kept getting worse, but people kept watching it. I guess it's just one of those sunken cost fallacy things. People don't want to, like, because, yeah, at least one friend of mine said, I put over 70 hours into this show. I'm going to watch the last 5 or whatever it was. Alright, how long is this artillery going to take? Almost a year. Shutting down Sharia family courts. By beginning the process of shutting down Sharia family courts, we have begun to experience a bit of backlash from the local Turkish and Pomak communities, who have argued that the usage of Sharia courts are crucial with regards to abiding by Islamic law, and that by doing this, the Bulgarian state is blatantly depriving a substantial part of its population of its needs. Regardless of what they say, we must move forward. Alright, so next, So it's basically, do I want to integrate the Pomaks or the Turks first? We might as well keep taking the bad stuff now, so we'll do Bulgarian language examinations. Yeah. Even the most ignorant of people can understand that it is calamitous when your own subjects are unable to even speak the official language of your nation. That is why we have the Muslim minorities within our nation administer their affairs in Bulgarian and subject the Islamic officials to Bulgarian language exams. We probably should get involved in this war sooner rather than later. But I'll do that in the next episode. But freaking, yeah, like, there was somebody who was commenting, I think, on one of my Game of Thrones Crusader Kings 2 campaigns, and I love that mod because it's based on the books and, like, the extended lore, and not on the... As far as I can tell, they don't base themselves on the show at all. But there was this guy who he was in the community tab, but he just goes on and he's like, dude, you have to watch the show. You have to watch it, even though it's shit. And it's like, he was talking about how it was so shit, but I should still watch it. Otherwise, like, no, dude, you got to get in on this. Like, you got to enjoy, like, get on the hate watch, or like you're just a casual. It's like, bro, I've read the books multiple times, and like the you know, the extended lore, like Fire and Blood and things like that. Like, I've theorized. I almost was part of a Game of Thrones podcast once, actually. That's a story for another day. But, like, basically the other people backed out, so that became a no-go. But like, I basically just responded to the guy. It's like, yo, dude, you have to eat this plate of shit. Otherwise, we're not going to respect you. It's like, okay, I guess I'm going to have to live with you not respecting me. Wow. It's like, come on, dude, why don't you eat this bowl of human shit? Like, it's like, and then it's not even a, do you like eating shit? No, man, shit tastes gross, but you gotta eat it, bro. You gotta eat it, or we're not gonna respect you. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll have to just live with that. Hopefully it won't keep me up late at night. Oh yeah, so okay, this episode has gone long enough. So all right, cool. We finished up the fourth. Well, I think we finished up the Fourth Balkan War. I guess we didn't. And we defeated the Ottomans as well. The world's a better place. We're gonna take Albania. When's this war gonna start? 10th of April. All right. Hopefully they don't. They're gonna start at peace. Albania's not at peace? Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, no wonder Albania hasn't been joined in, and also why the Third International is losing. Wow, I like that. That is cool. That is a cool picture. Spiky. That's very cool. But anyway, it's, yeah, the Austro-Hungarian, you know, the Danubian Federation is involved in fighting the Third International, so they're in a really, really weak position. Language exams are done. Cool. Alright, so that's enough for today. Thank you very much for joining me. I am Conquering History Games, and I will see you all in the next episode when we're going to do some forceful integration. See you then!